Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Chicago Bears.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go! 18 Cardinal, 18, go!
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
12 yards.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Let's go now.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Got it, ready?
10. First down, New York.
Got ready. 60 Vikings, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
4-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Brandon Stevens. A gain of 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 29-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. Think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll go right back to Loveland. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And he will get into the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Jets take over first and 10. The Jets take over first and 10. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Jarvis Brownlee. And the Jets are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Ready. 18, go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
That's good for a Jet.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. That's going to be blocked. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
He'll start at the 4. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Steady.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Here we go. Set.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 10.
You're not. Cougar 19.
Flush to his right. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Okay, ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll look to throw yet again. Out to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Mitchell. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up third and goal.
Now third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
He's got Loveland free left side. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Moving to his right. Get this complete right side to Otten. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
What's up?
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Go! Bronco 80.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Will McDonald, third tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the right side, caught by Burden. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
What's up?
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On second down, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Cowboy 80. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the run to the right. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target, and it's going to lead to fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
What is up?
A run here with Smith. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Williams going to keep it on the zone read. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
It's a pickup of 12, and the Jets have a first down.
Let's go now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
6 yards to go.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. To the goal line and in. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good. For a Bears.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 35-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Vegas. What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Come on, boy.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, Charger, 19.
Back to throw. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd
Let's go
down.
now. Cut up. Gravity line.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and
1st
inches.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Otten. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
What is up?
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
What's up?
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Harrison Phillips on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run. It's Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Come on, set! Viking 18!
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They'll look to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Got it. Ready?
Here is first and goal.
Hey, get up.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready to go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, a big third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be intercepted. Picked up by Tony Adams. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it.